Hello and welcome to chapter 32. The universal Tao has no name. Already we begin with the main idea of the chapter, that the universal Tao has no name. Although it appears in the plainest and may seem small, it is inferior to nothing. Alright, although it appears, it with a capital I, although the Tao appears in the plainest and the smallest, tiniest insects and mice and the things of the lowest level, it is actually inferior to nothing. It's the greatest thing. This is the main conflict of the Tao. And because we live in these dimensions of conflict, we see it as a conflict. But if we manage to go to a higher dimension in which all conflicts are resolved, once we become one with the Tao, then it wouldn't be a conflict, as we talked about in earlier chapters. If the kings and marquises can abide by the great Tao, all beings shall act as guests and submit to them. Alright, so they choose again, not for the first time at all, to give advice to rulers and people of power. And they're telling us that if we, as people of power, as managers and kings and marquises, if we can abide by the great Tao, all others shall accept our rulership and act as if they are guests in our house, in our kingdom, and submit to us. Heaven and earth will then be in harmony and shall descend sweet dew. Again, they use beautiful metaphors, poetic sayings of sweet dew that will descend from the heavens if the rulers will choose to act according to the Tao. I think we can all agree to that. People will not require command and orders, yet can treat each other equally with peace. So again, they talk about this beautiful, harmonic reality in which everyone can live together in harmony and joy only if the people of power will choose to be one with the Tao. When Tao is manifested, names were given for the purpose of distinction. I want to remind you that we began the chapter talking about the fact that the universal Tao has no name. After that, they began to talk about this beautiful reality that will exist once everyone be one with the Tao. Now they tell us that at first they gave Tao names in order to distinct it, in order to try to understand it, to try to capture it. They tried to give it names. But one must know how to attain the original pureness in order to avoid the danger and disaster. Alright, so in order to avoid the danger and disaster, one must try to be one with the Tao to attain the original pureness as it was described in earlier chapters. Tao exists in the universe like the rivers and the streams that lead to the ocean. Again, this idea of water, this metaphor of trying to compare the Tao to water and rivers and streams. Alright, so basically this chapter told us about the danger of trying to give names and trying to understand the ununderstandable, the Tao, the all-encompassing Tao, that us, beings of 3D, cannot begin to understand, to comprehend, or to give it names. And even if we try, we won't succeed. But if we choose to be part of it, if we choose to be one with the Tao, then we can reach this utopian situation of everyone getting along, and that's the power of the Tao.